Let's get rolling. Happy Monday. Today has been a slightly frustrating day. We're supposed to have vendors come out today and they freak out on me. This has not been fun. Interesting. Okay. Apparently, I guess my controller's not working. Okay. B. There we go. This has got to be connected. What utility did we get today? Yes, bingo. Previous update. Okay, so I believe last time I made it to the responders headquarters. I started doing the cooking challenge, then I got annoyed. I believe I haven't leveled up, so I need to look into that right now. Give me a second. Last time it was kind of glitching, so we'll see where we're at. Yep. Okay, so real quick. Politics. Okay. Let's see. There's a couple plus mystery. Okay, investigate emergency signal. Harvest corner. There was one.
What? Is this a refuge or a palace?
Can't do this one yet, so let's talk about it. Just wanna see what else, 'cause I have a ton of quests. Sure, I will see. Sky Drive, so there's one involving seeing outtakes. Status, special actions. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see. Produce 4% more rounds for crafting ammunition. Following the 27 will automatically distinct pack every 20 seconds. That's actually not bad. Force. Use shotguns. Oh. You know what? I like that.
That could be something.
Give bullets back.
My friends wanted to know. Said the responders sounded like too much work.
And he is correct. It is a lot.
Arguing over comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about?
Sure, stuff for it. Frog eggs, funnel cake. still for 20 seconds. Credits. Okay. So I talked to him. He's sourpuss.
The responders quite rudely barged into the White Spring and have taken over. They don't respond well to manners, do they?
No way. That's weird. It's another holotape.
And recording. All right. What are we looking at?
I've got nothing.
Really, Lou? Really? You set up the damn things. Don't tell me you don't know how to hack them. Can't you just shut them off? Or keep them from turning on us? There has to be a way.
Paula.
No. Really, no. I'm sorry, Paula. We've tried everything. Not just me. Every guest who can work a terminal. We've been locked out. We're getting kicked out, and there's nothing we can do.
Paula, how's the training going?
Friedrich's classes are a joke, but the guests have been pitching in. The Warrens picked up a few things on safari. Sergeant Thomason's been teaching marksmanship.
Thomason? That crank that thinks the communists are bugging his room?
Yeah, best we got.
God.
At least people have been stocking up. The all-you-can-carry shopping spree was a hit. No one turned that down. Anyone have anything else? Robert, how are things?
Keeping on.
Good. The gala's on Sunday. So, this may be our last staff meeting. Whatever happens, we did all we could this past year. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Okay, so May 27th, 2075. The Wedge Wing is pleased to announce the Wedge Wing's initiative made your Friday. So we already went through this bulletin. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who attended Saturday's session. Okay, so pretty much we've already gone through these. Okay. Intro mail. Okay. Listening session 712-777. Okay, what do you expect? Whitening listening session. What do you expect? Ironclad was never going to go over well. You should have done this piecemeal, one department at a time, frog in a pot, all that. Now it's PR nightmare. Did you see the morning's Herald? You made the front page. Another big corporation turns to robots, tossed its employees to the curb. We'll be lucky there isn't a picket line outside the front gate tomorrow morning. At least we got sentry bots there now. Oof. Homestead. Disappointing to see the Homestead report from second quarter of Q2. Out of 100 lots, we sold 5, and not one housing started yet. Homestead is the financial linchpin of the initiative. We didn't sell half the hotel's land for nothing. We need that revenue to pop up the capital improvement loans for Spring Hill, Ironclad, and Heritage, and just to keep our investors on board. If they catch wind of this, it's all going to come crashing down. Okay, business class sale. Know that General Atomics and Welcome both backed out when they learned we weren't going single source from Ironclad. We had to can Starlight Holidays movie spectacular when they demanded we comp that whole list of celebrities. Even Hubert's canceled on us. Nuka-Cola still locked in for October. You sure you want to go through with that? I know you need a win to show the board, but this is nuts. Bottle caps, seriously. There is no way their marketing budget is going to cover our costs. What's good for a corporate sponsorship is bleeders dry. Okay, Ryan. Of course, he's over budget. Of course, he's behind schedule. I own 2 dozen golf courses. James, I've never seen a redesign that wasn't. This is Ryan's first project. If I may take him an extra month or two, but he's a smart young man. He'll get it done. Those 9 years of college weren't for nothing. Error number one: never trust anybody who has too much education. I know I have too much education. Until I'm back off, I have to put up with this bickering from both ends. It's all hell and a lot easier for me to fire you than my son. Re-ironclad status. Okay, 10:50 just before the bombs fell. Hey boss, you're still working through the backlog. The spy robots need the most work. Did anybody check their specs? Assaultrons don't have fine pressure sensors. They can't do massages. It's no wonder we've had so many spinal injuries. The Bellas have lost 24 suitcases this week. Anthony said this. What's in the background? There's something about it. His kitchenette on fire again, and Nibs flooded the candy shop with dark chocolate. Could you get Joyce an extension until he gets it sorted out? So the robots are not doing as well. Useful robots. Oh, that's him. Literally just saw something in the corner. Yep, I thought I saw him.
The White Spring is under our protection.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Robert.
We aim to provide a safe, clean environment for all our guests.
You have a-
Medicinal or recreational?
Both have intense. Can I go back there? Oh, can't steal any of your shit. That's fine. That's fair. Books. Ah, so this guy sells ammo. Okay, good, because holy crap. Okay, what do you sell? You sell junk. Excellent. You look like you sell apparel.
Traditional fashion is staid and boring. Live free. Live chic.
Okay, you sell clothing. Eh. Trade. So you sell armor. What do you sell? Ooh. Very nice. Alright. Some interesting trophies back here. What's this? Captain Kids.
Ahoy there. Welcome to Captain Kids.
Foods.
Gourmet ingredients require gourmet preparation.
Ooh. Oh man, I'm super broke. Lucky for me.
Today's special is campfire cuisine.
Yeah, I've had a couple of recipes.
What kind of offal have you brought me today?
Gotta get lighter anyway.
I have the freshest fruit, the most succulent produce, the choicest meat. Always to know you, my lord.
Our signature salty bags would be
Perhaps a nice skillet or saute pan? No. You seem like the throw it into the fire type. Another one. Look, this is Le Grand Gourmet, a place for those with refined palates. I imagine you are more accustomed to roadkill.
Not sure when I picked this up, but there we go.
We have elegant silverware and china, but perhaps plastic is more your style. Hmm?
Today, security status is red. Please take appropriate precautions.
Alright, let's grab a couple
All
of recipes.
recipes demonstrated upon request.
Brain bombs. Okay, so
Welcome to Le Grand Gourmet. Are you here for a cooking demonstration?
I am officially broke, but I'm okay with this. What's the wings? At what point I lost so much stuff with who I am.
Please refrain from theft, looting,
Take some
assault,
ventilation.
murder, or trampling the flowers.
Jesus. Finally, Lord Jesus. Crafting benches. Ugh, thank God. This is actually not that bad. Okay, so weapons.
Violation of hotel policy may result in
Capacity 5.
removal and or
I don't have any ammo for any of these items.
may I be
Going 308. That's broken. Out of spikes.
Guest security is our priority. We offer exceptional work from local artisans.
Oh, he's got a ton of plants. Excellent. Finally.
Dave? Dave, honey, it's Joyce. I don't know if you'll ever get this, but I wanted to make sure there was something here if you came looking. If you made it. God, where to start? about 2:30 in the morning, New Year's, 2079. I've been here for the past year since the war. Me, a couple of the staff, about 100 guests, and the robots. Never thought I'd be grateful for the robots. We made out all right. Even made me manager. Can you believe it? But we have to go. Paula and I. We're leaving for Charleston in the morning. I've missed you and the girls. I missed you so much. Take care of them for me, all right? All my love. Always.
Okay. We all knew it was gonna be hard. We all knew what Ironclad Services was. They were gonna replace us, just like all the other big corps. Bring in the robots, ship out the little people. What are we supposed to do? Join a union? We all saw that happen in the mines, and no one wants to pick it. We love this place. Last thing we want to do is hurt business even more. The girls and I are heading down to a concert in Williamsburg. Could be our last one together. Tomorrow we all have to start looking for a new job. 10-14, 3 months and not one interview. I knew things were bad, but damn. Amy had an uncle up in Monaghan, got her a job in the plant. Carrie's moving back with her folks. The rest of us are still scrambling. There's nothing left for folks like us. I know there's no future here. That's why we made sure the girls got an education, got into college, but tuition's due. With Dave and I both out of work, there's not much we can do. We could take out another mortgage, might get us through Christmas at least. Send those fucking kids to work. I've never been so happy to see the store cover in the dark chocolate. Nibs in some kind of malfunction overnight. He was icing the shelves when Sharon came in. Lou's working on him, but he said it's going to take a while to fix whatever it is. Until then, they need someone to run the shop, so I'm getting a 2-week extension. It's not much, but I'll take it. I'm still going to the farewell dinner tonight. Farewell dinner tonight. Probably be the last time I see everyone. I'm 18. It's so quiet. Everyone's gone. Outside the manager, it's just me, Paula, Eric, Lou, and the girls in the spa. And Robert, of course, he's not even getting paid now, but he still shows up. He's been the doorman here for longer than anyone can remember. 60 years now, Jesus. 70 is all he knows. Even Welcome didn't have the heart to send him away. We all felt like that. This place was home. It's just not the same without them. It's just empty. The 23rd. God, what do we do? I was working the counter when the news came in. We all crowded around the radio in the salon. War, nukes, New York, Boston, then static. Lots of people just ran, can't blame them. It's Dave, we're here. I'll be trying to get home too, but he's visiting the girls. It was homecoming weekend. At least they're together. I might even see them again. Right now we have to tend to the guests. I can't find Wilcox. No one seems to know who's in charge. I've called a staff meeting this afternoon. We'll figure something out. 23. It's just Robert, Lou, Paul, and me. 4 staff, 92 guests, and 500 robots. No one from management is left. The robots were never meant to handle this. Someone has to step up and take charge. They picked me. I don't know anything about leading people. I've never managed anything more than a candy counter. 25. I moved up to the main office, but I still slip back here now and then when I need a little space for myself. It's Christmas. I wonder how Dave's doing, and he and the girls are all right. Yeah, them bitches are dead. Not a day goes by that I don't think about them. Hope they're somewhere safe. For now, I have to focus on the people I can help. The West Wing is my home, my family more than ever before, and I'm going to be right by them. Start looting so they make some money. There's some stuff behind the door. Collect pre-war food.
Maintain situational awareness. The grounds are not secure.
See the monkey. Creepy little thing. Okay, good.
There's no problem too big to solve. If you see anyone struggling out in Appalachia, be sure to tell them about the White Spring.
Stressed? Yeah, we all are.
Helping people.
Hungry? Esme's always cooking something good up in the kitchen. Might want to swing by sometime. Did Giuseppe overcharge me for that hairbrush? No, 50 caps is reasonable. Right?
Always make sure to boil your water
find
before
yourself
you
in a
drink
bind.
it. You can always call on us.
One hit is all it took to realize we'd made a terrible mistake. Even for degenerates as celebrated as ourselves, this was too much. The trip wasn't bad, it was glorious, horrifyingly so. We knew instantly that this was what money could buy. And we knew we'd never have it again. We witnessed firsthand the life that was being kept from us. And as much as we wanted to reach out and take it, we couldn't do anything more than slump in our chairs and watch as it drifted away. The consequences would be more than spiritual. Every inch of our bodies yearned for more after that first hit. Haddock wouldn't be enough to cure this hunger. No, maybe nothing will.
I get all the stress, but I'm not sure. I heard there's some monsters in the pit that'll give you a run for your caps.
Oh, it's Orlando.
Lovely to see you once again. Was there something specific I can help you with? Or are you just here for the repartee? Certainly. What do you require?
Let me see. Any food or drink available?
I believe the responders have commandeered the kitchens to provide for those deprived souls coming to the refuge. However, the White Springs robotic waitstaff can no doubt provide you with light libations in the dining area. You...
Haven't talked to this person for a long time. Remind me as I check your own terminal, Orlando. Okay, personal logs. No personal logs found. I bet he's just logistics. Inventory request approved. Just edible cosmetics. 1 month supply, 2 months meal, portable water, clothing, tools. Not out of the ordinary. Aerospace components suitable for military verification, sun-dry, aircraft-grade engine lubricant, 5 drums, medication, antiviral, surveying equipment, including but not limited to. See, note 2, note 1. Miss Lexon winked at me and smiled when making this request, adding could be a lot of fun under the right circumstances, though I am unclear of her meaning. I have filed a request per usual. This came from our guest, Miss Richard, who, when asked if the White Spring could provide anything to aid his Union compatriots, specified, and I quote, big hunking guns. You know what I'm talking about. In the interest of good faith, I have submitted this request on the owners on more formal terms, but I have likewise attempted to clear him of any assistance or any assistance or more conventionally in non-offensive capacity. Huh. Okay, I see you, Orlando. Don't let me as it. I need to steal the recaps. Simulator. Let's see. Brave versus Wacky Wasteland Adventures. Buckle up for the virtual adventure of a lifetime. Read me. Simulate survival simulator in a post-apocalyptic scenario. Something says these people knew something. Scenarios are randomly generated to give players the most unique play experience at a time. Please see the privacy notice. Please note, Brave Monster Wacky Wasteland Adventure is not legally liable for any mental, physical, or emotional harm. Stay waggy. Search to collect distributed personal information and scenario data in our third-party advertises. By selling play game, you consent to our privacy policy distribution method. Yeah, pretty much. Kind of like how Disney pretty much told that poor lady, like that spouse that because she signed up for Disney Plus that they can't sue them. If you think it, they'll find a way.
My pitch. We're doing this all. Step right up, my friend. I've got a special opportunity for you approved by management themselves. How would you like to go on a little vacation?
That's not real. What's the destination?
We're talking about the greatest city on the East Coast. We are offering free travel to America's playground. Atlantic City, New Jersey. A haven of what? Excitement and opportunities. Fully governed and, I assure you, safe from the dangers of the outside world. In exchange for your all expenses paid river flight. All we ask is a little assistance paid back to the locals.
I call BS on this.
Sounds like a deal, right? It varies from person to person. I don't have all the details, but I know the Lombardi family is looking for assistance with some business matters. If game shows are more your style, the showmen are always looking for fresh faces to star in their entertainment. I'm sure a bright person like you will find just the opportunity you're looking for.
We've got a bird. That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
Okay, why does that name sound familiar? Lombardi family. Okay, what's it say right here? I've heard that name before. It's a major faction in Atlantic City in Fall 76, introduced in the Expedition of Atlantic City Update Part 1. Oh, okay. The Lombardi family originated from the pre-war mafia, though is this thing... Okay, so this is a 76 thing.
That's right. As long as the city leadership hears you're helping out, that's all they ask of you. They were mighty jazzed to hear word of an organization from abroad that's all about helping people. You can always use fresh faces in AC, especially ones with a mission. That's what keeps our city alive.
That's a good salesman.
And now that's what I'm talking about. I let Orlando know you've agreed to help out, and I'm sure they'll get word back to the city leaders. And hey, you come right back and talk to me if you have any questions, all right? I'm your one-stop guide to the city.
Why do I get the feeling that this business recruiting guy... you tell about yourself. This is a recruiting ground to get people to work for the Mafia in New Jersey.
Jeremiah Hopkins. Mighty pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm at your service to tell you anything you'd like to know about Atlantic City.
You a tourist board or something?
Insightful you are. Yes, my travel was arranged by the Atlantic City Mayor's office. Now, there's no tourism board per se, but the groups managing the nightlife and entertainment of the city are always interested in bringing in new faces. They worked out an arrangement with the city, who decided my skills were best put to work out here in a fresh and safe environment.
I have a feeling there's more to his story than that.
Appalachia's supposed to be the safest place around, but I've heard of the monsters that lurk.
Safe environment, what do you mean by that?
Responders are all about helping others, ain't that right? Just like the mayor's office back home. The problem is, well, there's a lot of helping do. Sometimes too much for a gentle heart like mine to handle.
He got himself a coochie gig being a salesperson. What do you think of Appalachia?
Beautiful place. Just a gorgeous view from up there on the rooftop. Never seen anything like it.
Have you been to inside of the refuge?
Outside. Now, why would there be any need for that when I'm enjoying my snug and secure accommodations here?
Smart man.
I'm fully satisfied staying inside, but there are no surprises.
Super smart man. Okay, have you seen the Scourge?
You trying to scare me now? I've heard. You get breathed on by a bat, suddenly big green crystals are going out of your skin, right? I am perfectly good. Never seen one of those. Thank you very much.
That's hilarious. Again, super smart. He's like, yeah, I know about this.
If you're interested in some new sights, how about Atlantic City?
Jesus.
Maybe I come off a little too strong.
Now, if I were to stop being optimistic, I would have to think about all the stressful things that may or may not be choosing not to think about. Better to focus on the good. Keep smiling. Ain't that right?
Sure.
I can't wait till dinner.
Well, that's the wrong way to go about it.
That's true, isn't it? Everyone's got their own special style in this crazy world of ours.
Fact. Okay, oh,
Beautiful.
crap. That's not what I want to do. Okay, sorry, dude. Didn't mean to cut him short. Okay, we got some music there.
Considering all of the places I could have ended up.
Well, hello there, stranger. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sophie Wagner. Look around. The Refuge. Quite a place, isn't it? I mean, sure, fancy pants golf club resort, that's nice, but I'm talking about the Refuge. A haven for the lost, the dispossessed, the hungry, and unfortunate. A monument to our ability to have compassion for each other. Isn't it grand? Isn't it worth preserving, building, growing?
So there seems to be a mixed crowd here. So some of them genuinely think they're doing good, and then there's an underlying malice underneath. Is it a great thing to see? How can I help? I'm actually already a responder, sort of.
Sort of? Well, I haven't seen you around before, so, glad to have you. But I wasn't trying to recruit you anyway. I'm actually more in the material support end of things. Scouting for volunteers isn't really my department.
So you scout for resources.
I love Esme's cooking.
Yes, exactly. You understand, I can tell. A future filled with people supporting each other, regardless of background or history. It's always good to meet someone who can see the big picture. Now, how'd you like to be a part of it?
It's a bit much for refugee camp.
Refugee camp? Is that all you think this is?
Yep.
Look closer. Sure, we're taking in refugees, but we're also making sure people get medicine, clothing, and food.
That's exactly what
This
refugee
isn't just
camp
3
is.
hots and a cot. It's the first step to a world where everybody's got a chance. And you can help.
Idealistic, but okay.
Now that's what I'm talking about. People supporting each other. You got the right spirit. Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing, you should. Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but well, we still have shortfalls. So here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the refuge running.
Alright. What exactly do you need?
Let me check my notes. Well, I'll tell you, we've had a heck of a run on raw cloth, and it's really drained our stock. If you could spare, say, 50 pieces, it'd be a huge help to us.
I don't think I have 50 of it.
Yeah. The warm glow of providing aid to your fellow person. The joy of supporting a noble and worthwhile cause. Isn't that great? Okay. If that's not enough for you, Rucker's given the okay to dole out a little of some supplies we've got plenty of. I got a feeling you might be helping out there. So I bet you'll find a use for these.
Okay.
The work I do is extremely...
That's okay. Who just carries that around in their pockets or whatever, right? I'll be here all day, though. If you want to come back, bring it by later.
Okay.
If you can, of course. You know where to find me. It'd really make my day if you did.
Okay, she needs 50 clusters. I'm pretty sure I have.
I can't think of a higher.
Ah, my stash box. Junk.
This place could stand to have some cats.
She's some cats. You know, I was gonna say I haven't seen dogs, but I have noticed that the cats are not mutated, but the dogs are. That's weird.
I bet power on the train is tough. Not that prescribed training is more too.
There's times you've got to accept the cards you were dealt and learn to make the best of it. Rope up.
Dining. Another scotch.
Ma'am. What about you, Liz? Have you made up your mind yet?
Oh, Bill's keen on Charleston. We were social with the governor. I'm sure he'd make arrangements for us. Evans? That snake?
He was always for sale. Not a terrible thing if you're the buyer.
Can you imagine? Parading into town like a troop of beggars. And Charleston knew this. It always was a slum. Now, with refugees swarming like flies... No. The resorts are the better option. If the White Spring won't have us, we should try Pleasant Valley. Even Sunnytop. Sunnytop? Really? I'm not there for the skiing. Or the clientele. But I'd rather stay at a shoddy lodge than take my chances with whatever may be going on down in the valley.
Ma'am.
Just sit it down, sit it down. Now, let's finish this rubber. $1 a point.
There's more rooms with the security stuff. the second floor. That cook lady's over there. I'm not messing with her yet.
Me and Orlando are about to have some words. Go on and get your
Check in with the medics
management to
if
keep
you're
the place
feeling under
clean
the
if you
weather.
don't like the way I do it.
I love Esme's cooking. It's been so long since I've had food with
Okay,
passion.
so spoiler staff 24 varies, includes one long-term resident, the robots 10 depending on repair status. Middle staff are full-time, the majority of the robotic population technically part of the long-term resort as such, under the authority of Orlando. Inventory. Note self, find the updated this, or maybe make Sophie do it, I'm busy. Logs. 7 million. Hopefully this darn thing saves and I type this time. If not, then I'll see Skippy wants to add to his scrap heap. It's been a long few months since we got settled into the refuge. Every day brings us just as much challenge as it does progress. But in spite of it all, just the other day I caught myself starting to feel like home. I didn't realize before how difficult it was to even remember that home even felt like it even could. But all the whys and what is in the world wouldn't bring the responders back. That's my job, and for once, it looks like I may just have what I need to get it done.
Heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry
Always had
about?
an eye for sizing up folks in a hurry, but this Orlando character, they're tough one to figure. Even worse, they seem to like it that way. Can't say I got any real idea who's these managers folks are, or even if they really exist at all. But the responders still aren't in any kind of position to be turning away resources, much less the roof over our own damn heads.
Better I don't have to know.
Dad always used to say that the proper way to thank someone with a grateful heart is a worry mind. Like most else in life, he was right. So thank you, Orlando. Now, what is in it for you? Refuge. I can't imagine what kind of training pros would need as much space in the White Springs did, but Skippy says there's more places just like that all over the country before the bombs fell dead. He said all kinds of crazy stuff. Guessing the robots were what kept the place in such decent repair, but it begs a big question to keep those robots up and running. Maybe they got to repairing each other after a while, but hell, if they're capable of that kind of thinking, then I reckon we have a very different set of troubles to contend with, and we sure don't need any new ones on top of the ones we already got. She's got about a point. Thank you, wonder. I never did see anybody flight and plan as push ahead of the way Dad could. He kept it all right until he got in clear and last riding party, and there was this look in his eye, like he knew that bullet on his side wasn't gonna let him off the hook. But I told myself I would do everything I could to make sure no one else ever had to see a look like that. It looked like that in their loved one's eyes. But yesterday I came up short. That kid who called up from the Charlatans with the buckshot and gangrene in his leg. I know I did all that I could have done. Everyone here did, but sometimes it feels like we're fighting up a new front every day. Scorch, rats, ghouls, the shortage, busted supplies, not to mention the usual cast of clowns who can't help but shoot at one another. Some days it gets tough to remember why I brought the responders back at all. Today I won't be one of those days. Just got word that I need patients coming in. Time to get back to work. Interesting. Okay. I need to grab refresh my drink, so I'll be right back.
It's been sunny all week. I love it here.
Responder's gonna need more jumpsuits at this rate.
Helping people is our chief mission. The cool uniforms are just a nice bonus.
A safe haven filled with people trying to help others? It feels like I died and gone to heaven. Or hell, if you look out the window.
I heard about what happened in Morgantown. I know it was way back. I'm glad they chose to send me somewhere safe, not somewhere.
Want something done right, you gotta make sure you don't get shot, stabbed, rancid, or blown up. And then you still gotta do it yourself.
Oof, I can't wait until dinner.
The work I do is extremely rewarding. Boy, is it tiring.
Robot butlers? Is this a refuge or a palace?
It ain't broke? Then double check. It's probably broke.
Folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
Really use a drink. But Rucker wants his soap on the job.
There's no problem too big to solve.
Got a shipment of meds coming in tomorrow. It's on time.
And I'm back. Made myself Sevago. And it's delicious because I'm super hungry, but I don't feel like eating
Considering all
anything
the
heavy.
places I could have ended up,
Mm.
I'm extremely lucky I'm here. I've never felt safer.
I would choose.
I wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could be spread so thin.
I think I heard a Protectron bark the other day. Am I going crazy?
Riverbird ain't the only thing. Running on empty. Well, seems like timing is one of your strong suits. Look, I can stitch up a gash with the best of them. But Appalachia, well, she can do a lot worse than cut us open. Got a lot of folks here with sickness we don't understand. And injuries we don't know how to treat. What we need more than anything is know-how. So I propose we trade. What I got that I don't need, for what you need that you don't got. I've heard you're looking ahead into the pit. And the only safe way out of Appalachia is that metal bird Lennox has perched up on the roof. She don't fly without my approval, and right now, you ain't got it. So, that's the deal. You bring back medical information that'll help me figure out how to help these folks. And I'll okay your little expedition.
Alright. Remember, I still need
Today
to.
you'll be going to school. What's left of it anyway. So talk to me. You in?
I was going to tell me the information you're looking for.
Before the war, they would teach high school students about anatomy and physiology. Isn't that wild? I don't know how helpful it was to those kids, but if there's any textbooks on the subject still intact at Morgantown High, I can damn well tell you how helpful it would be to the responders.
I've been there.
So, what do you say? Want to help the responders make a difference?
Well, well then.
Nice. Well, let's get to it then. Anything you're able to find, go ahead and bring it back to our lead medic. I'll let her know to look for you. Good luck out there.
So this is a long-term quest.
Oh, the work I do is extremely rewarding, but boy, is it tiring.
Always make sure to boil your water before you drink it.
That's the way it came. Yep.
Perfection.
No reservations required. Help yourself to any table. This is an active work site. Guests are advised to stand clear.
Let's see what we got here. It smells saying exploring.
All right. Settle down. I know the last few weeks have been a shock. We all hoped we could stay here forever. But when you stop and think about it, we've been blessed. So many people have had it so much worse. For the past year, the White Spring has been our home. A shelter from the storm just outside the gates. It's time for us to face that storm. But we're ready. Ready like none of us was on that day. We've had time to plan, to prepare, to stock up, to find friends to share the road ahead. The White Spring bought us that time. Let's make the most of it. Ladies and gentlemen, one last toast. To the White Spring.
Pardon our dust.
Okay. Read the mission person swap. I'm not gonna do that damn stew.
Nothing like the roar of these engines. Hey, what's up? Name's Lennox.
What's all this?
What's it look like? This is the closest thing we've got to a hangar for this hot mama. If you need to go somewhere, I'm the one who's gonna take you. As long as Rucker clears it, of course.
That's fair. You're the responders pilot?
You got it, bud. And mechanic. You're looking at more than a decade of military experience in the sky.
Makes sense. Can this thing really fly?
Hey, she might be a used model, but I got her running right. Probably only a 5, maybe 12% chance she'll drop out of the sky. 20 tops.
That's pretty good considering the post-apocalypse. That's my question.
Sure thing, buddy, but make it snappy. I got stuff to do.
Says you're staring at the vertebrae jerking off. Do you live up here?
Yep. I like to be up here to stay with her. It's been a long time since I had a working bird. I don't want anybody messing with her.
That's fair. Sure you can fly this thing? Is there anything of note while you're up there?
One of the responders said they saw a spaceman the other day. Little gray dude. Aliens, you know? Hell, I saw crap above the clouds you'd never believe, even before the war. Tic-tacs, cigars, discs, stuff that moved like nothing we had. No way we're alone. Believe it.
That's fair. But you got some crazy stories from the Air Force.
You better believe it. There was this one time I took pot shots at a UFO with a pistol out the window of a seaplane. Big, glowing thing, keeping pace right alongside us. Must have fired the whole magazine. Co-pilots yelling at me, and suddenly, I'm just blind. They had to take over and guide us home. Vision came back later that day. Now, my co-pilot said I was just drunk and started trying to fight the sun, but alien mind control lasers is my bet.
That's kind of a reference to Fallout 4, which is hilarious. Should you fly this thing?
Hell yeah, I can. I was Air Force back in the day. Tankers, cargo, I'd fly anything. Through hell and fire, no problem. This vertebrate's an odd duck. Ain't a plane, ain't a chopper. But if you go up with me, just sit back and relax.
That means she's
Never
gotta
lost
be...
my cargo once, human or otherwise.
She's gotta
You'll be fine.
She looks a little young, but she's gotta be in her 50s. Because you think about it, the bombs dropped like... So it's been 25 years since the bomb dropped. She was already in the Air Force, and she was already trained to fly all these vehicles. So she was at least 25 to late 20s when the bombs dropped. So, yep. Little lady.
Yeah, no problem. Hasta luego.
I mean, she's Hispanic too. Good for her. Hasta luego, mija. Yeah, let's not shoot the finger here, shall we? We'll take the portable food. That's a different name. Well, I mean, be sure by then the population's diversified so much.
Security is our priority.
As I steal these things right in front of your face. Oh, wow.
Pardon our dust. repairs will be completed shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Oh man, my character's thirsty.
Good morning.
Collection can be found in the hotel's lower level. Additional shop located right side of the road. Short walk across the north lawn. And don't forget the pro shop in the whiter door pub. Okay. Same glacier visit the once been elegant dining room located in the hotel's upper level for drinks, snacks, blah blah blah, which is not there anymore. Sports. We live in a century new course. We saw that on the way in where if you're getting killed by the freaking ghouls. Education. Class of Grand Gourmet Emerson's Conference. So not a lot in the education. Come on.
Welcome to the White Spring. All of our guest rooms and cottages are currently being refurbished. We are not accepting new reservations at this time. We regret the inconvenience.
Hello.
Please enjoy the shops and other amenities.
There's so much to see around here, it can be a bit overwhelming. Would you like some suggestions?
Nope. Still looting. I figured I bought something.
The White Spring is under our protection.
Yes, and I most definitely don't want to piss a single one of y'all. Oh, it's got a level 3. Boo.
Today's security
What do I say
status
jump
is
to?
red. Please take appropriate precautions.
If I do... Gee, you know what? Before we do this, let's find that lady.
Violation of hotel policies may result in detention, removal, and/or
It is a lot of work to maintain this modern combat armor. Hardly seems sporty.
Let's find the last recipe.
gourmet ingredients required. Gourmet preparation.
Oh. No, this is... Okay, well, I'm okay with it.
If all else fails, go Gold and silver are always in demand.
It's not the springs that needs the screws.
Take home a painting of our pristine mountain landscape.
Okay, how do I get back to that lady I was at before?
Prepare for danger. Prepare for adventure. Prepare for survival.
Good morning, mademoiselle.
Let's see. I want to turn it in and she goes, oh, by the way, you also need to do this. So I'm trying to be cautious with my stuff. It's the cook lady.
Guest security is our priority.
That's what's under construction.
Don't bother talking to that person. Freaker. Nasty
There she is.
Sometimes I just check out and
Oh, there's the poster.
Now, isn't this a nice vacation, Jeremiah?
Okay, missing. Contact Oscar. Okay, temp security needed. The Lombardi family needs an armed errand person to perform certain tasks. This would be a temporary role in support of a specific project. Discretion is the utmost important, and the core responsibilities of the role will be provided if the applicant is hired. All interested parties should speak to Fabio, so it's the gentleman that's right next to me, for more information. The ideal candidate is one who is diligent, meticulous, and above all, seasoned. Compensation can be negotiated at a comparative rate.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday.
Glad to see you've returned. Are you ready to donate?
Yes, I am.
You do? Amazing. Thank you so much. This is going to be a big help.
Okay, what else you need, lady?
It just so happens I got a little something for you as a reward for your generosity. We might need a lot of things, but you know how it is. Poor in one way, rich in another. I'll put together some of what we can spare for you. And I've got a feeling you're gonna need them. See? Mutual aid. Everybody wins. Thanks so much for the help. Drop by again. If I know Rucker, I'll be looking for something new every day. Take care of yourself.
This is a daily thing. Yep.
Curious and curious.
Check in with the medics if you're feeling under the weather. I can't.
Well, hello. Do you like Nuka-Cola? Don't be silly. Of course you do.
Oh, you think I'm a good salesman? You should have met my mother. Ah, a customer. Here to peruse or buy. Either way, prepare Prepare your eyes for a feast of the senses, huh? A spectacle like no other. Oh, I got a bit carried away, didn't I? Forgot to properly introduce myself. Giuseppe della Ripa, at your service. Tradesman and curio collector. Welcome to Giuseppe's Curios.
Looking for something different? We have regional
That's what you do here.
Buy, sell, trade, and count. I'm a collector of oddities and eccentricities, and I sell those eccentricities for the right price.
That's fair.
Perhaps I might have something to your liking.
Where you from?
Oh, I've called many places home. Clarksburg, New York, now Appalachia again. But none ring truer in my heart than the homeland. Italia! Ah, I believe in your language it is simply Italy. I was born there. I remember very little of it. There's still a connection. I think there's something that binds you to where your ancestors are from. It may not make sense if you've been raised in a place your family has always had roots in. Ah, don't mind me. I'm just rambling at this point. What makes it worse is knowing I can never go back. That, and not knowing what Italy's fate was after the bombs. Who knows what it looks like now?
Fair. What a curious...
You walk past and see a sparkle at the edge of your vision. Maybe it's a dusty mirror or a long-forgotten urn. A decades-old music box. That's a curio.
Brings you to the White Spring.
Fame and fortune. Or maybe just fortune. Perhaps neither. It's easier to earn money than to search for what you're really looking for.
What are you really looking for?
Let's just say I'm looking for some things I've lost that may be found again. I don't know if I can find them definitively, but it is worth the risk. I have books upon books of riddles. They keep a man entertained. Besides, it's a good conversation starter.
That's fair.
You have only ever seen me in the distance. Never up close. Look in any direction, and I will be there.
Is this guy a new stalker?
What am I?
It's either... I'm gonna say the horizon.
Yes, the horizon. Forever in the distance. No matter how far you walk, you will never reach it. Do come back. An abundance of trinkets for sale, available for your perusal.
Looking for something different?
Maybe not an
Regional
abundance.
flavors you won't find this side of Nuka World.
Oh, I don't have any stamps. I hate how these places got like their own currency. But it makes sense when you think about it.
Do you read much? It's about all that keeps me sane these days.
On this side. this, it reminds me of Days Gone. Days Gone had this same similar type of music. Excellent soundtrack, by the way. See where she died. I died here like 3 times. This corn cow is technically pre-war food. Some pre-war food by the I'm not going back in there. Fuck that place. Like two buildings. One's the humans are in, one's the ghouls are in. Oh. It's a different entrance.
It's been sunny all week. I love it here.
There's more of this food.
I think we can make this place home for a lot.
Oh.
We could always use an extra hand around here.
Yep. Let's go back to the basement. Please.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest
Ah,
convenience.
sweet, I've not been in that area yet.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, so with that, I'm gonna stop here. God, I still got so much of this map to go. Check. Look at this. So I need to do all this, all this. Yeah. I'm like 50% done with this game. So, what's going on here? Oscar Gonzalez. Okay, so at some point I need to start fast traveling through this place. Boarding training. From into high school. Okay. So, but with that, I am going to stop right here. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and cheers.